headstone of Sarah Townsend, who was the wife of Richard Townsend, and was probably the best headstone that was still standing when we discovered the Townsend Cemetery. This is the final burying ground for 31 people who were early Long Island settlers. And we're standing here because we're restoring this historic cemetery due to a wonderful grant from the Robert David Lyon Gardner Foundation. We've uncovered over 200 fragments of various different headstones and footstones, and we're going to try to piece them together as much as possible.
Typically, we're trying to actually reassemble stones, such as Sarah to the left. The various pieces are going back together. Something like this is a totally different challenge because this is so thin. Some of these pieces are really, there's no thicker than this. That would obviously never stand on its own. What often happens in conservation practices is that artifacts like this stay in the ground but protected so they don't deteriorate further.
The Davis house was the site of the town meeting for nearly 100 years. The house was here, and the chickens, the hen house, the sheep yard, the orchard, and here's the little cemetery right here. This is pretty obviously the oldest stone. There's nothing left of the front, and fortunately we do know it's Mary Mosher's stone because it was documented a number of times by genealogists. But the ice gets in there and the sandstone flakes off. The agreement with the Gardner Foundation is once the cemetery is cleaned up and the stones are repaired, it's our job now to continue with offering programming, tours, walking tours up here, maybe a pamphlet publication, and continue to educate people about the importance of this site.